Pope Benedict, the 111th Pope, is a German. A man who was aware of Hitler. Hitler stated, "One cannot be a Christian and a German, as God is within the German people." Hitler did not condemn the Catholic Church. He did, however, condemn the Zionists and communism. The Pope, according to church doctrine, is the vicar of Christ. And then according to the Irish priest Malachi, there would be 111 popes. Then Christ would destroy the church. The Christ, Brian Leonard Golightly Marshall, Yahweh, wants to know why the church, whether it be the Catholic Church or any church in the world for that matter, is not talking about the Elgin gas rig in the North Sea that is leaking gas, a potential bomb to bring total destruction to the entire earth, let alone Europe. Pope Benedict has announced he will retire on April the 14th, 2012. As the Irish priest, Malachi, named all of the 111 popes until now, the next pope who will destroy the church is the Christ. The Catholic Church is worldwide. Its opposition is the Freemason King James Zionist Western population of Israel, the 10 nations of Europe who are facing the Elgin gas crisis that threatens to pour forth a tanker of heavy hydrogen sulfide gas every day into Holland. It is doing it. Holland is 1 metre below sea level. It has the potential of forming a lake of gas almost 9,000 square kilometres. It will have been mixed with air due to the winds, pushing it as a gas only a few centimetres high over the sea, where strong winds would overcome the 7-metre high dikes that surround Holland. Winds are presently blowing over Holland and Germany. Then, as winds die down, the gas-air mix would settle down with the heavier-than-air gas to accumulate into the basin of Holland, where it would gas the population and then be detonated by incendiary rockets unless the gas is contained by Russia, with pipes allowing the gas to be firstly burned off in controlled burns until tapped and then piped into tankers onto the shore. Into tankers or onto the shore. Here are the prevailing winds at this time. This is the solution that Yahweh has had up on the net for days. Message to Vladimir Putin. Getting back to Pope Benedict the 16th, he is the 111th Pope, and according to St. Malachi, the next Pope, 111, will be Olive's glory. This is a reference to world peace. Either Pope 111 will help to bring peace in trouble spots such as Northern Ireland or Israel, or he will be the Pope who fulfills Roman Catholic eschatology, that is prophetic dogma. And the Pope shall return the keys of the kingdom to Christ at his return. These keys are ceremonial keys and paint a chilling picture. Roman Catholic dogma states a living Pope will greet Christ at his return. Yahweh, the Lord Jesus Christ, was reborn a Catholic. Yahweh found the Catholic Church wanting. The nuns he admires to this day, they being the wife of Christ. Yahweh's judgment of the Church, which does not address the abominations of a few priests, will be cleansed from the Vatican. Scholars point to the Vatican as the great whore. The great whore is in fact the Church of England, as it has the Freemason and Rothschild Zionism and supports the Zionist abominations against Yahweh's people in Palestine, Jews and Arabs alike. The Church does not make it clear Muhammad was fulfilling the prophecy of Elijah, and he sent a letter to the monks at St. Catherine's Monastery on Mount Sinai supporting the Eastern Christians as being his people. All Christians, as a general rule, love Jesus and are held in the grip of the various churches of which the great whore allows. 36,000 denominations descending from the Babylonian school of Pharisee out of England and the King James 1611 Bible, which the Queen Elizabeth II is the head of. She is acutely aware Christ is back and has had the opportunity to announce it. However, the Church is under the original decree to serve the Vatican. It's actually 1213 when King John swore fealty and handed over the kingdom to the Vatican. The United Kingdom of England has never raised an objection to the occupation of false Zionist Jews and the terrors they inflict against the Palestinians. The Vatican itself stands idly by, yet the Pope is supposed to act as Christ until the man himself returns. Yahweh, the Lord Jesus Christ, will not stand idly by and forgive those who do. It is automatic. If one assumes the position of Christ, as the Queen or Pope does, then both cities will suffer the consequences. Only the Muslim world has stood up against Western Christianity and its demonic presence and is willing to invade the Holy Lands, not recognise the false state of Israel and be prepared to die doing what they foresee as Yahweh, the Lord Jesus Christ, as a man would do. Nor has the Western nations stood up for the plight of the Palestinians to the point of sustaining Zionist Israel with support to the tune of billions of dollars monetarily every year and saying nothing in all of its churches, regardless Catholic or Protestant, as to what the Zionist atrocities are. They allow the Zionist butchers to do what they wish, control the world's economies, all news media, all governments, and attack Muslim nations and kill the leader of Libya. Why is the Queen silent? Why is the Vatican and all pulpits worldwide? Is that what you all expect Jesus to do? Stand by silent? He is asking all of you, are you all insane?